Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate to now you can bypass a Linux password either for a root account or general user account. So in this particular case, I'll give you the reason why this is possible. So the first thing we need to take note is that if I go on my terminal, so if I go on my terminal there, you can see that the current logged in user is Soko James. Okay, now in Linux, for you to change a password, we normally type passwd. So you know about passwd because in the previous session I demonstrated how you can crack a Linux password using the passwd and shadow file. So when you type passwd, then you just press enter. You can change your password. Now notice that if you're logged in as a user such as James Soko, you see that it requires you to enter a current password. So if you've forgotten this particular password, you realize that actually you cannot change the password or bypass it because you've forgotten it. So what you need to do is you need to use your root account. So here I'll show you now you can use the root account so that you can easily change a password for any user. So for demonstration, I'll log in as root first of all so that you just understand the concept. So if I log in as root, I'll just press my password there. So here I'm entering my password because I'm giving you a reason why it's why a root account can actually change any user password. So notice if you're logged in as root, you can simply type in passwd, then the name of that user you want to change for. For example, you want to change the password for Soko James, you can just say passwd Soko James. So notice that now it's not telling us to say enter your current password, meaning if you are logged in as root, you have some privileges whereby you can change a password minus you knowing that particular password. So this is the method you're going to use. Now for us to demonstrate, we need to shut off this machine because we are pretending as if we've forgotten our password. So just come on system, then here you just come on shutdown. So here we just want to shut down this particular machine. So once I press shutdown, here you can see I'm logged in as James Soko. So I'll shut down this machine now. So depending on the machine you are using, you can either be pressing escape or maybe escape or shift depending on the machine you are using in Linux. So here I'll attempt using escape. So press escape multiple times, then you can see instead of loading up, here you just press E to go in edit mode. Okay, so once I was pressing escape, what I've done is that I've pressed E on my keyboard to go in edit mode. Now in edit mode, you want to go where it's written Linux. So here you can see that we have Linux. Here we have Linux. So on this particular statement where I have Linux, just find where it's written RO. So just go, then you find this part which is written RO. Okay, now this part which is written RO stands for read only. Now read only does not enable you to change something, so we need to change the O to W, so it will be RW, meaning read and write. So read and write can enable us actually to edit something such as a password. So just go now at the far end where there is splash. So you need to go where there is splash. Okay, so once you reach where there is splash there, where there is splash, you need to press space. Then once you leave a space, so now there we just need to type init. So init is equal to /bin/bash. So the reason is simple. /bin/bash is actually the shell which is mostly used in Linux system. So in a case you always want to work with /bin/bash, you can simply type single at the end. So to save these settings, you can either say Ctrl X or F12. So you can just see at the bottom they're telling us to save. You can either say Ctrl X or F10. So here I'll say Ctrl X to save this. So once you do that, instead of the machine loading up on the normal login screen, it will go into the terminal. So notice in this terminal you are logged in as root, okay, instead of that user. So to change the password, you just need to type passwd, the name of that user account, which is Soko James in our case. Then you can just set up a new password. So in this case, we're going to set up a new password, then we're going to confirm it. Then you can see that the password was updated successfully. Now we need to reboot this machine by saying reboot, then -F for force reboot, okay? So once you press enter, now the machine will start up. Then we are going to use that particular same password which we have actually set up to log in. So let's just wait for it to prompt us to enter the password. Okay, so by the way, you will find the documentation or the guide document on the description. There will be a link attached so that you can follow through. So notice that here we've changed our password. So what we now type in is the password which we've actually added. So I'm typing in the password, then you can see now I have access to this particular machine, regardless of me forgetting these particular credentials. Now, since that you understand the concept which helped us to gain access, you can try it out, then see if it can work out for you. Otherwise, it works on all devices. So my name is Asoko James, representing KMU Cybersecurity Tutorials. So thanks for watching.